Okay, so this is how you master Luna Snow in Marvel Rivals. I got 2 games lined up right here. They're both going to be on Luna Snow. We are in bronze rank. So the games are a bit different from the higher elos. But we're playing Luna. We got our team. I believe we have a Phoenix. We have a Warlock. We have a Thing. We have a Human Torch. And we have one more. But right here you see we're playing in a choke. We're on hold the Dialga, and we instantly in the beginning we just get picked off. They dove me hard with the Thing. But I run back. So my goal here is to just heal. I'm gonna put my E on one of my key DPS. So this game it was Phoenix. So I try to keep it on Phoenix most of the game. And right here, just launching, just primarily focusing on heals, and I'm trying to use my Ice Shard aggressively, right? I see that this Iron Man was just in plain sight, so just throw my damage on him. My Human Torch runs behind me here, so I don't get to. He's asking for heals, and I can't even see him. He literally just hid behind the corner, but we catch Jeff right here. And I just keep launching heals right here. Right here, I'm just constantly keeping my teammates max health. And every second, I get a chance to do damage because my teammates are max health, and I switch off and do damage, you know. I do keep my E on Human Torch this game, I see. I probably could have kept it on the Phoenix more, but the Human Torch is far away, and I'm trying to keep my flyers up, so I left it on him. But I'm just playing back because they're playing so... They're diving, right? They're playing with Thing. I believe Thing is a dive. So I'm just constantly healing. I get my ult. We have a triple strategist comp. Not sure why we have that, but I picked Luna first and this guy picked the Warlock second. So we could have just had the 2 of us. Right here, I activate my ult. And I keep the damage up because I see my Thing is going in. So when he's ready to fight, I just put the damage boost. But since there was nothing to heal, then I just stayed damage boost like the whole time. Right here, Thor comes behind us. I heal the Warlock. Just trying to go back and forth with my heals and my damage. It's more about like interchanging it. My teammates are healthy, then I just throw out damage. If my teammates start taking some damage, then I throw out my heals on them. One thing I found out though is that with the E, whoever has the E on them will generally get higher healing from whoever it is. So like, if my tank is low health and I try to heal them regularly, it's gonna take some time. But if my tank is low health and I throw my E on top of them and then I try to heal them, it doubles the healing. So that's just a little tip just to remember. And it's something I once I figured out, it really helps a lot. So if somebody's really like stuck in a ruckus and you need to get them out, you pop your E on them and then you just quickly juice them up with the heals. We win the first round here on defense. I pick Luna and my teammates start to switch it up. We get into more as another offensive option instead of Human Torch, because a Human Torch switched off because he was complaining that the torch needs a buff. So we have this weird team comp where we still have just a Thing as a solo tank. And me personally, I really don't like playing with a solo tank. It just doesn't work. Like, I don't know. Then our spider web, she goes Cloak and Dagger. So now we got 3 strategists again. And I just didn't like the comp. Right here, this guy really just caught me off guard with that portal. Because I was looking away, right? When I was playing this, I looked away for a second at my phone, which is something you shouldn't do when you're trying to play rank. And I just walked straight into that. He got a lucky kill. But anyway, going back to the game, just trying to keep my team up. I see we're taking a lot of damage and we're very split, which is not good. So I try to heal up Thing. and he's running away. And I just keep these two up. Right here, that's a perfect example of using the right click offensively. My ice shard. I launch, instead of using it to peel for myself in the back, I could just figure out a target in the fight and shoot my ice shard at them. So we could just instantly kill them down. Kind of like Ana from Overwatch, where you can use a nade aggressively or you can use it defensively. So since there's nothing to peel, then I just launch it offensively. And right here, I get killed by the Moon Knight ult, which kind of sucks because I had a nice position, but he just threw it on me. And I believe we die here. They just hit us with the ults. I think it's still up, but we have no healers, so he's probably gonna die, and then we're gonna have to reset. Yeah, we just wait for him here. It's been a rough game. Thing is, Luna is that you're a healer, right? You're just heals. Whereas you play Adam Warlock, you play Mantis, right? A good chunk of what you can contribute to the game is damage boosting, you know, or just shooting out damage yourself. So with Luna, it's really hard to get like a solo carry. And right here, there's Namor. If you saw on my screen, I healed him, but it just didn't work. I activated ult here, which I feel like I should have never done, because the Scarlet Witch has her ult, which is like an insta kill. So it was really a waste. It was just bad timing because I didn't know she had ult, and I was gonna ult to get my team in there, and it just didn't work out. We really needed a second tank or a second DPS here. I believe, I don't know if it's now or it's a little later, I write in the chat like we need a second tank because we can't win like this. And that's the bad thing with playing randoms, that, you know, people just don't want to switch. And right here, I wish we went around the right side, which is what I was trying to mark here, but they already started going inside, so I just went with them. And I try to keep the heals up. Namor goes in first, which is, I feel like he should have been a tank this game because he's trying to tank everything. And I'm just trying to keep the thing up, just focusing on him. I do have my E on him because this guy is tanking 3-4 enemies right now, so he needs the extra boost of heals, and I could trust my other strategist to heal the other DPS around me because we had 3 strategists, which is way too much. So right here, just we die. The Jeff lands the ult. They waste all their ults. This first game, we really threw that. We had a nice start to the game, and the thing is, Luna, you can't do too much. You're a healer. So you're not playing Mantis. You're not playing Adam Warlock. You know, you're a healer. You're not gonna be able to switch around and do damage. So that was the first game. Scarlet Witch gets MVP, and I want to check the scoreboard really quick before I switch into the second game. So we check the scoreboard here. 9, 5, and 16. We had second most healing, 8.7k, but I had a lot of damage. Adam Warlock, like I said before, Adam Warlock, I first picked Adam Warlock, second picked support. So I feel like us two should have just been the supports this game. This spiderweb guy should have just switched off and, I don't know, been a second tank or something. All right, so this is the second game. Let's capture the mission area. We have a Hulk. We have an Emma Frost. We have a Namor, I believe, a Psylocke, and a Cloak and Dagger. So we have a strong team. Emma Frost is still relatively new. Not sure if she's really considered a diver, like a brawl character. But I keep my E on the Psylocke this game. I feel like Psylocke is going to be a key DPS, so I'm just going to keep her with my E. But I see Hulk is low. This is a perfect example of what I talked about earlier. You put the E on whoever's low, and then you just juice them up. They get double the heals when they have the E on them. So I save my Hulk, and then he turns around and saves me right here. Assist him with this Cloak and Dagger. And we kill Mr. Fantastic, who's like the most annoying hero in this game. And like I said, there's no peeling right now. I'm not gonna get dove on or whatnot. So I like using my ice shard offensively, right? Figure out somebody that needs to be picked off, or somebody that's being annoying in the team fights, and freeze them, and then we go from there. It kind of eliminates them for 3 seconds. Right here, I'm just launching abilities, just poke, just constant poke, getting free ult charge, free damage. Namor gets a pick here. Trying to heal up my Hulk so I keep him alive. He needs to get his Hulk. Psylocke ults here. We kill the group because he's so far up he has no heals. We kill the defense. I mean the Rocket Raccoon ult. And I just turn around, trying to keep my Namor up. I see somebody's by point. It looks like a Star-Lord. Yeah, so Hulk clears him out. Then I see Emma Frost. I freeze their tank, and so I can get a chance to activate my ult. I put damage boost, try to damage boost everything. Emma Frost is just constant poke with this with her basic attack, and we just go in there. Right here, we kill the rocket, and then I'm like, okay, we have to go back. We're way too up. So I stick back with our ult, with our Hulk. For some reason, Emma Frost and Cloak and Dagger are all the way up there. So Cloak gets picked off. Mr. Fantastic comes in with his crazy ult and then just kills me because he's such an easy character. And we get the first point. That was such an easy round. 5-1-7, going straight into Stellar Spaceport. They just can't handle us. And that feels like the trend in Marvel Rivals. One game you steamroll, one game you get rolled. Not sure why that's a thing. But having this Hulk on our team is helping us a lot. Okay, so we're heading up here. This Hulk is going in. I keep the heals up on him. They're coming down this narrow hallway, so perfect to just spray them out. We get them so weak. Star-Lord is one shot. They finish him off. Then I see point is opening up, so we got to turn the point and mark it for us. I see, who's this, Namor? He gets picked off. I try to freeze for him, but it just didn't work. And I'm by myself here. I feel like I'm gonna get picked off. I see the Wolverine targeting me, but I see Hulk, so I give him my E, and I clutch up and heal him up so quick to the point where now this Wolverine is pissed off and just kills me. As you can see, this Wolverine is gonna be targeting me a lot this game. Just trying to keep our Hulk up. He's really the one creating room. Emma Frost is just playing like an off tank this game. She's not really initiating too much and all that. It's really this Hulk. So I come around. I try to heal up the Hulk here, and I freeze up Captain America with a nice shard, and I just leave him alone. I just start running back to point, and we just melt him really quick. Trying to get the heals up, get it on Psylocke. I get ulted right here by the Star-Lord. The Star-Lord just had a good, it just open area. So just a free kill for him. I'm trying to head back. We're having a solid game. And right here I got my heals up on my team. And we're just playing the point again. They just can't break it. I get a nice stun here. Just slows them down. If we leave them stunned, it just takes off 3 seconds from their fight. Right here we see Cap. And I think we kill the Cap right here. I get sniped again. This time's for Phoenix. So it's kind of unfortunate. I keep getting picked off. They're really targeting me now. They really just see the healing that I'm giving out, or the freezes that I'm throwing out, and they just want to get me out of the fight instantly. I see there's a big fight though. I come in with my ult. I put the damage boost because my teammates are not even close to being low. And I just constantly toggle between the heals and the damage boost. Primarily focusing on the damage boost. Wolverine gets one shot, and then we kill him. Okay, so we're back on point. And I see this Wolverine trying, or it's Captain America trying so hard to get something. And it just doesn't work. Hulk is really low again. I give him the E, and I juice him up really quick. And this Wolverine, as you can see, is going to be the only one doing something on that team. But he can't 1v5, so we always just kill him. So right here, 93%. I stun the Wolverine. He's probably so mad at this point. And I'm just launching heals from the side, not even looking at me. It's like I'm invisible. I just keep the Hulk up. And that's like, that could be a topic for another video. You have to kill the strategist first, or the DPS first. They keep targeting this Hulk, trying to kill him when he's getting healed by Cloak and Dagger and a Luna. Which he's not gonna die if you don't kill his supports. But Blade is coming now and he has a lot of anti-heals, so we'll see about that. But that was an easy game. As you can see, one game could go really rough and one game could go really smooth, and that seems to be the case in his low elos. But let me see the scoreboard. Sarlacc was MVP. I had second most healing, but I had a lot of damage this game for a healer. 5.4k. My teammates were high health most of the game, so I really was just helping out with the damage. And I don't know what happened with them. They just couldn't do anything. This Rocket Raccoon only has 700 damage. Not a good look. Even as a strategist, you gotta have some damage, just some. You should be hitting 1k minimum, because like your teammates are gonna be low health. Your teammates are not gonna be low health all the time, so you have to contribute. When they're full health, you have to be able to contribute somehow. You can't just keep healing. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'm Breezy, and I'm out.